What's up, my honey bunnies, and welcome back to another video. Today's video is going to be my Q&A video. I posted a picture on Instagram and asked if you guys have any questions to ask them in that post so that I can do a video on it. And I actually got a lot of questions and I have them here. I have maybe like 20 questions. This video is not only going to be a Q&A video, it's also going to be a get ready with me. So I'm going to be putting on some makeup while I answer these questions for you guys. I'm also going to tell you who asked them, and I'm going to leave them on the screen somewhere, and I'm also going to link them down below if they have like a blog, a YouTube channel, or an Instagram, so you guys can go check them out. I also already have my brows done, and I do have some mascara because we did go out to get something to eat earlier, and I at least need to have some mascara on to go out, and just so that this video is not super long, because I already know it's going to be super long because I do have quite a bit of questions to answer. I'm not going to be telling you what I'm using, you know. I'll just leave it down below if you guys are interested to see or to know what products I'm using. The first question is from BeckyLou77 on Instagram. Obviously, these are all from Instagram. She asked, what was the most difficult thing to give up when going vegan? And that is actually really easy. The most difficult thing to give up was my mother's cooking. I, you know, like anybody, loves their mother's cooking, and I wasn't able to eat the same things that my family ate, like, you know, like at gatherings and stuff. But I have the most amazing mother in the whole world. She actually veganized a lot of the meals that she used to make, and now I get to eat them. She makes the most amazing pozole. She actually veganized it for me, and it's thebomb.com. We actually make it here. Well, I don't make it because I haven't really mastered it, but I actually filmed it maybe like a year ago, and I still have the footage. But I haven't edited, so I don't have it ready, you know, to show it to you guys, but I will, I promise. I will be posting it soon. I am Mexican, so I love a lot of Mexican dishes. The only thing that we have not veganized yet is mole. Hopefully soon me and my mother can sit down and cook and try to veganize mole, because I love mole. Mole con arroz is like amazing. The second question is from Vegancosmetics, and she asked, what is your absolute top 3 holy grail vegan products? That is actually a really hard question, because I love a lot of vegan products. I have a lot of, like, you know, vegan holy grail products, but if I do have to choose 3, I would have to say my Sappho Organics foundation. I am in love with it. It's amazing. I think I talked about this in my last video. I think it's another get ready with me video, but it's amazing. I love it. I definitely recommend to anybody who loves like a light to medium coverage foundation and who is looking for vegan and natural, non-toxic type of product. This is amazing. I'm over here looking for it and I have it in my hand. The other thing is the CoverFx Contour Palette. I use this palette so much. I love it. I hit pan on the shade 3 because I use this as a foundation, as a concealer. It's so creamy. It's so pigmented, as you can see. And I use every color in here. So this is definitely one of my top 3 holy grail vegan products. This is something that I will definitely repurchase. If you're not familiar with CoverFx, you need to get on that. My 3rd holy grail vegan product, and this is basically just beauty products that I'm talking about, because I have like so many, you know, vegan products. I think she did say, oh no, she didn't specify. She just says vegan products. If we're talking about beauty, I would have to say a lipstick from Red Apple Lipstick. It's called Maven Mauve. It's my favorite lipstick of all time. My 3rd question comes from Charmaine from Beauty and a Min, which I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys already know who she is. She is one of my favorite YouTubers, and she asked, what did you find to be the most rewarding from being on YouTube? Besides making amazing friends that love the same thing that I do, you know, that believe in the same things that I do, I love to inspire and I love to help people. I feel like I'm doing a really good thing by helping others find cruelty-free and vegan products, which is really, really important to me. That's definitely something that I really, really love about YouTube. It gives you, you know, a platform to help, a platform to teach, a platform to make friends, a platform to have fun. I mean, it's just amazing. Those two things are the most rewarding thing about YouTube. I think she goes by Schmidt Happens TX. She said, will you ever introduce us to your wife? And trust me guys, I have been asking my wife to come and do a video with me for like the longest, but she doesn't want to. She doesn't want to be part of this. She doesn't want to be on camera, but I respect that. I mean, I obviously do ask her to join me sometimes and do a video with me, maybe like a tag or, you know, how we met or whatever, you know, because I know there's like a lot of like husband and wife tags out there that I would love to do with her, but she doesn't want to, and I can't really force her, obviously. She's actually very private now. She doesn't even have like social media. I think she only has Facebook, and she only uses it to like promote, you know, like PETA stuff and like cruelty-free stuff. She likes to like share a lot of like petitions and stuff like that for like animals. The next question comes from Encryption Apple, which I think it's Kiki, if I'm not mistaken. She asked, what has been your favorite part of your vegan journey? And same goes with green beauty journey. As far as like for my vegan journey, I feel like my favorite part is that I have opened my eyes. I have, you know, learned so much. I have learned so much from, you know, being vegan, and I feel like I'm more compassionate. I feel like I'm more like aware of what, you know, I put in my body and what's around me and how I can help. That has been my favorite part of being vegan, or my vegan journey. And the same goes for my green beauty journey. I feel like I have learned so much that like 2 years ago I didn't even have no clue about, like ingredients and how bad they can be and how some cause cancer. And I feel like that's really, really important. So that's definitely my favorite part of my green beauty journey, is that I get to, you know, be more aware what goes on my body, in and on my body actually. The next questions come from Tree T Tash, and she asked, what is the most difficult part of going vegan? In my case, it would have to be like, it's kind of hard to find somewhere to eat vegan, especially when you're married to someone who's not vegan and your family isn't vegan. You know, I think that's the most difficult part. But I mean, it's not like impossible where you can't do it. The other question is, what is in your grocery bag? And that is actually pretty easy. Just to kind of give you a quick rundown of what's in my grocery bag. Fruits and vegetables, of course. Tons and tons of fruits and vegetables to eat, you know, as just whole fruits. And also to juice, because we do juice a lot. I do always buy the organic tofu, the medium firm, for my tofu scrambles. And I also get the Silk soy creamer, the vanilla one. That is always, always, always in my cart. And her last question is, where do I shop? I actually shop at Trader Joe's, Whole Foods, Vitacost, and I also shop at my local farmers market, which a lot of people think that farmers markets are really expensive, and I think it's the opposite. I feel like it's cheaper there. Vitacost is a really great place to shop online. They even have a vegan section, so it's really, really easy for you to find vegan stuff, you know, on Vitacost. And if you have Ebates, you can use it through Ebates and you can get money back. So that's what I do. Babe, I know you're by the door. Babe, come here. Can you come say hi? Hi. Hi. Over here. Hi. Over here. Say hi. Hi. One of the questions is how we met. Well, how come you don't tell them? What's up? You can't have none. You would drink some, huh?
Dile hi.
So how did we meet, babe? She humped me at the club.
No, we met at my friend's apartment.
Mm-hmm. Then we became friends. Oh yeah, then we kissed when we were drunk.
She kissed me.
Tell him.
You kissed me.
I kissed you when we were drunk.
Yeah.
And then we started talking on the phone.
I don't even remember the kiss.
And then we started talking on the phone. Uh-huh. And then we started dating.
Yeah.
She says that I forced her to be my girlfriend. If anybody knows who she is in real life, you guys know nobody forced her to do anything. So she's full of shit. I moved in like 6 months later. Then we got married. Say hi. Say hi, mamas.
Okay, bye.
Bye. Thank you, babe.
Welcome, bye.
I'm sorry that I jumped into the question of where me and my wife met or how we met, but I had her here, so I had to ask her. If not, she would probably not gonna get out of bed. Did any of you guys get the Terry Miyahira beauty box? Because it was fabulous. I loved everything that I got in there. My next question comes from Melissa in Minnesota. She actually has a YouTube channel. I'll link it down below. She said, name your favorite beauty/vegan company. And then she put, okay, that may be hard. How about 3? Yeah, that would be really hard. Of course, Red Apple lipstick, which I know you love as well. Red Apple lipstick, 100% pure, and Earthwise Beauty are my top favorite brands. I feel like I love so many products from those brands. Stephanie_being_Steph. She asked, what is the best and worst thing about being vegan, and what made you decide to go vegan? I think I already kind of answered this in my other question, but the best thing about being vegan is that I opened my eyes. I feel like I am aware, I am, you know, cautious and stuff like that of what I put in my body. And honestly, I just don't see it. I just don't see how I can say I love animals but then eat other animals. You know, it just doesn't make sense to me. So that is why I went vegan. Of course, because of the animals and for my health. So that's kind of basically why I decided to go vegan. I just love animals, and you know, I care for myself, and I just don't want to be putting stuff that's bad for me. The worst thing about being vegan, like I said, the fact that a lot of people don't understand, you know, the lifestyle. And when people don't understand something, they tend to be very negative. And I'm not saying everybody is, but a lot of people are, which is not even that bad because you can just, you know, brush it off, you know, whatever. But and I guess finding places to eat where they serve vegan products or vegan food, I mean, that can be kind of challenging, but it's definitely not impossible, like I said before. My next question was from Deb from Pain Free Beauty, which also has a YouTube channel. I'll link it down below. And Rachel from The Main Topic, and I'll link her Instagram as well. They asked, how did you and your wife meet? And I pretty much already answered it when my wife came in here. The next question comes from Hapatite. I believe that's how you pronounce it. She has a channel as well. I'll link it down below. She said, if you could be any animal in the world, which would you be and why? I've always said that if I could be an animal, I would be a tiger, because I used to love tigers so much. But now I would want to be a pit bull. And if you have a pit bull, you know why. I mean, pit bulls are just the most amazing dogs ever, in my opinion. It's incredible of how much love they can give you, how strong they are, and how forgiving they are. Like, these dogs are used for like fighting, and like, you know, they're used as bait sometimes. They have a really bad rap because of what humans do to them. Now that I have 2 pit bulls as daughters, like, they're just amazing. And that is definitely the animal I would want to be, just because of all the qualities and all the traits that they have. The next question comes from Karen_Green Conscience, and she said, I would like to know which brands from Europe you would like to see in the US and vice versa. She said something on her post that, you know, they charge like a fee, you know, to get her products sent to where she's at. She says, let me see, what should be available not only overseas. I watch a lot of videos but can't decide what is worth horrendous shipping and toll. I'm not sure which companies are not sold there, you know what I mean? So I don't really know which brands, but I believe that every brand should be available anywhere without having to pay so much in shipping costs. So I'm very sorry that I can't really help you with that. Like I said, I don't really know which brands aren't available, you know, in the UK. Her other question was, what are your favorite life-changing beauty products? Cleansing oils. I have definitely been in love with cleansing oils, like facial oils in general as well. From Earthwise Beauty, I love the green leaves and coal. That definitely has helped so much. Whenever I have like a blemish or I have like a bunch of blemishes, I put that on at night and I do it for like a few days and it definitely takes them away. I see results within the next day, but within like 3 days, my skin is definitely clear. So green leaves and coal is amazing. Magical Babasu from Earthwise Beauty, best facial oil ever. I can wear that under makeup by itself. It's not super oily. It's so healing. It's so beneficial for your skin. I'm not sure what else I would classify as life-changing, but you know, those basically a lot of skincare, because I feel like, you know, when you take care of your skin, your makeup is gonna look flawless no matter what. So definitely take care of your skin first and then worry about makeup, you know. I believe she had another question. Hold on. Oh, she said, how did you and your wife meet? Which I already answered. Okay, so next question comes from Cruelty Free Canuck. I believe that's how you pronounce it. I'm so sorry if that's not how you pronounce it, but she said, I'd like to know your top 3 or 5 most respected vegan influences or vegans that have inspired you. Just to name a few, Tashina from Logical Harmony, Letty from I Love Letty. But like I said, I know there's a lot of like great YouTubers and Instagrammers, bloggers. Oh, you know who else? Sunny from the Vegan Beauty Review, I believe. She is amazing. She is definitely one of the first ones that I followed that I really got inspired by, because she's vegan, her kids are vegan, I believe, and I believe she's just an amazing role model. I definitely want to be her when I grow up. So definitely follow Sunny. I'll link her down below. She has a blog, she Instagrams, YouTubes and stuff like that, so check her out. She's amazing. The next question comes from Rose Quartz Beauty. My question is that I want to make YouTube videos for green beauty, but I don't feel confident enough to. What would your advice be? I want to come out of my shell since I'm very shy. I definitely understand that is where I was 2 years ago. I am very shy. It's actually not that hard to just talk into a camera when you're by yourself. But my first video, which I still have like all the way down there, you can definitely see I was super shy. Like, you know, I was kind of awkward. I wasn't really good with the camera. I didn't know what to do. I definitely taught myself how to work camera, how to like make my lights work, how to edit. Editing was definitely the most challenging thing to do. I definitely had to teach myself how to do that, and I was very frustrated, but I definitely learned. And even though I still have a lot of learning to do, because I feel like there's still a lot of things I can do. And I'm sorry, that's my neighbor's dog. He's always barking. My advice for you would be, do it. Just go ahead and do it. Whatever type of camera you have, whatever, it doesn't really matter. Just go ahead and do it. If you keep thinking about it, you're never gonna do it. Like, you're always gonna be scared. Trust me, I have been there. I was thinking of doing a YouTube channel for like 1.5 to 2 years. That's how long it took me to start it. I wasn't confident enough. I was just so shy. I was so scared of what people were gonna say. For like 1 year or 1.5 years after I started my channel, I didn't even want to tell people I had a channel because I was so embarrassed. I didn't want people that I knew, like family members or like friends, to know. Make your first video, just film it, practice, do it, do something to actually start it, because it's really, really fun. Don't take it so serious. There's really nothing to be scared of. I wished I would have started like 2 years before the time that I did start, because if I would have started earlier, I definitely would have changed way earlier. I would probably be like 4 years vegan, or like, you know, 4 years being cruelty free. So just go ahead and start it. That's definitely my advice. I have one more question, and the last question comes from Glow Stick, and she said, can you recommend a setting powder that's vegan? Do you use any vegan makeup that I can buy at a store? And also, do you have any feedback on the 100% pure matte primer? So I do have a setting powder that I'm really liking at the moment. It's not a matte, it does kind of have a little bit of luminosity, and it's the Silky Setting Powder from Sappho Organics. And this one you can only buy it online. It's very, very finely milled. I actually used this one to set my under eye area in this video, and also like my T-zone. But this is the one that I really, really like. And yes, I do use makeup that's vegan from the drugstore. I actually used one today, which is Pacifica. This is the Ultra CC Cream Radiant Foundation. It has SPF 17. It's really, really amazing. You can build it up to like a medium coverage. Luminosity, you know? It's gonna kind of add a little bit of glow to your skin. So this is a drugstore product. I do love Pacifica. Pacifica is a drugstore brand. So I'm gonna try to do a drugstore makeup look using only vegan products from the drugstore. The lipstick I used today is also a drugstore lipstick. This is from Milani. Their Moisture Matte lipsticks are vegan, like the whole collection, I believe. But the original lipsticks, just like their regular lipsticks, are not all vegan. And my feedback on the 100% pure matte primer, I actually have it on my blog. I'll link it down below. I love the mattifying primer. It's actually a really, really amazing primer. It does give you a matte finish, but it doesn't keep me matte throughout the whole day. It fills in my pores and it gives me a really smooth surface to work with to apply my makeup. So definitely recommend it. I also recommend the 100% pure luminous primer. All right, my honey bunnies, that is it for this video. I have answered all of the questions. I'm sorry if this video was kind of like all over the place. If you guys don't have an Instagram account and you want to ask me questions, leave them down below and I'll answer them there. Or I'll just do another video answering those questions. If you guys like this video, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't done so. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you to anybody who asked me some questions. So I guess I'll see you guys on my next one. Bye guys.